Hello, amateur radio enthusiasts. Chad, KY4KP, here with you with Ham Radio Reloaded. Today, let's talk about parks on the air. Specifically, let's talk about a Rove. What is a POTA Rove? Why would I want to do it? What does it take to plan it? As far as why would you want to do a POTA Rove, anytime you can get out with a radio and visit a park is a good time. Doing parks in the air is good practice for MCOM setup. The more you do it, the quicker you get setting your station up, the more efficient you get with your station, the more familiar you get with your station, the more capable you get with your station. So anytime we can get out in the park and make contacts, it's not only a learning experience. We go through different challenges, I guess you would say. We learn how to overcome them, but we become better operators. The more we listen, the more we pick up and can pass traffic, so it's a lot of fun. So what goes into planning a Rove? Well, first thing you got to do is set a goal. What's your goal for the Rove? You want to hit 1 or 2 parks, or you want to hit 10 parks? Do you want to go to new parks, all-time new one for you, or you just want to go to your old familiars? So you set your goal. I want to do 2 parks. I want to go to 2 new parks. Our next step is going to be going to the POTA page and pulling up the maps of the different POTA entities. Pick out your park that you want to go visit. The POTA website gives you good information. It'll take you to a direct link for each park. You can pull up maps and directions, that kind of thing. So once you've chosen your couple of parks and how many you want to do and the location, you want new ones, ones you've already done, that kind of thing. If you're looking at doing a 5 park or a 10 park Rove, one of the first things that I like to do is look at parks where there are overlap. State park that's in a national forest that has a trail running through it, so you can go do an activation, one activation, you get 3 times the contacts. It counts for 3 different parks. If you're doing a Rove, you're planning a Rove, that's one of the best ways to stack some numbers pretty quick. Next thing I like to do is I want to plan out a route. I want to plan a route that's efficient. I don't want to be crisscrossing across the state trying to hit parks. That drive time doesn't get counted a lot when we're trying to plan our Rove. We look at, I can do 2 or 3 parks, but if you've got 3 hours in between parks, it's going to take you some time. Get on your map and you plan out your route, set your goal, then you get out and you execute. Just recently did a 30 park Rove. I've done 5, 10, 15, 20, done those all on a Saturday, get up Saturday morning and go out and do the activations. With the 30 park, I went ahead and did Friday night, picked up 11 parks, and then picked up the rest of them Saturday. You get into the higher park counts like that, it's imperative that you plot out your route very efficiently, because your drive time will get eaten up. Get stuck in traffic like we did Saturday around Atlanta. That'll eat up your activating time. One of the things that you want to look at is how long does it take to set your station up? What station are you going to be running? Are you going to be throwing a wire in a tree? Are you going to be setting up a vertical? Are you going to be setting up a ham stick? Something like that. If your station takes 40 minutes to set up, you need to plan hour or better per park for an activation, plus your drive time. If your parks are 30 or 40 minutes apart and you're going to take an hour to an hour and a half to do each activation, you'll see how quickly your time starts adding up and the clock starts eating away. So plan your parks and your route accordingly, and know what you're capable of. The more you activate parks, the more efficient your setup will be. I do a lot of activations with a ham stick on a mag mount here on my truck, and I do that specifically because a lot of my activations, I've got 30 minutes here where I can stop off on my way somewhere, and I've only got a little bit of time to operate, so I throw a ham stick on a mag mount and do an activation, and then I'm back on the road. If I choose to get out and spend some time at a park, the family's going to go and spend a few hours, have a picnic at one of the state parks, then I always carry my chameleon impasse kit with me. I'll throw a wire up or throw the vertical out, one or the other, but just depends on what my goal is for the activation or the rove. Me personally, anytime I do a rove, I'm always using the mag mount with a ham stick, just because it's quick and efficient. I can pull into a park if conditions are good and there's anybody on the air at all. I can get in, and my goal is always 10 minutes apart. Set up, activate, be tearing down, ready to go to the next park within 10 minutes. If you're throwing wires and running feed lines out and that kind of thing, you won't be able to get it done that fast. So look at what your setup is, what your goals are, what parks you want to hit, and then plan your route as efficiently as possible. And I like to always have plenty of food and snacks. You get out to do a rove and you're 3 or 4 or 5 or 12 parks deep, and you've got a few more to hit before that UTC rollover. It's important to have food and snacks with you. You don't have food and snacks and you end up stopping at a restaurant, a drive-through, gas station. You're just burning time up that you could be on the road getting your rove completed. I'd love to hear what you guys do for your roves, how you plan them, what problems you've run into, what you had to do to overcome it. I'd really like to hear that. It seems like every rove that I do, I run into something new and have to kind of think on the fly and overcome or adapt to a situation. So I'd love to hear you guys' stories, your comments on what you've run into, what you had to do, what worked well, what didn't work, things to avoid, that kind of thing. Throw some comments below. Like, share, subscribe. Let us hear from you what your experience is. All right, go out and POTA on, plan your rove, and get out there and spend some time with some friends on the air and enjoy the parks, enjoy amateur radio. As always, find you a good local club, get active in a good local club. If you're in the Northwest Georgia area, come be a part of CARS, Cherokee Amateur Radio Society. We'd love to have you, active club, and we'd love to have you join in and get involved. For now, KY4KP, Ham Radio Reloaded, 73.